Hello again, and welcome back to Kids Bible Stories. Before we start today, let's remember those families in Somalia who are in need of food and water. There has been no rain now for 4 years. We get to step up and help them in a tangible way. For just $12, you can feed an entire family for a month. World Concern is a Christian humanitarian organization who has been working to help these families. Let's partner with them and see how many families we can help by giving $12. Give today at worldconcern.org/KBS. That's worldconcern.org/KBS. The link will also be in the episode notes. Today's story is called 2 Golden Calves Should Fix My Problem. This is Solomon Part 11 and comes from 1 Kings chapter 12, verses 25 through 32, and Exodus chapter 32, verses 1 through 4. Today's story is made possible thanks to the generosity from Layla and her dad. Layla, I am so glad that you are enjoying listening to the podcast, and I hope you enjoy your summer before first grade starts. Thanks again to Layla and her father. If you've missed the previous Solomon episodes, please go back and listen. Or you may be confused as to how we got where we are today. Okay, let's begin our story. Surely, Jeroboam had some concerns. I mean, he just took away part of another man's kingdom. Maybe he nervously bit his nails, waiting on pins and needles to see if he would be attacked.
Oof.
I imagine Jeroboam giving a sigh of relief when he realized King Ray wasn't going to come and battle him. Remember the last episode, how God told King Ray to not go battle Jeroboam, and instead go back, because this was all his doing. It seems Jeroboam's fears are relieved. Well, at least for now. Next on Jeroboam's to-do list was to build Shechem in the hill country of Ephraim. So he did. And that's where he lived. Jeroboam said in his heart,
Now, the kingdom will turn back to the house of David and back to King Ray, and if the people go up to offer sacrifices in the temple at the Lord of Jerusalem, then...
He continued pacing nervously, back and forth, as he said to himself,
And then the heart of the people will turn back to Ray, King of Judah, and then they will kill me and return back to Rehoboam. Oh.
You see, the people in Jeroboam's kingdom would most likely return to the city of Jerusalem to offer sacrifices at the temple. Remember that amazing temple Solomon had built for the Lord?
Ooh.
Yep, that's the one. Here's why Jeroboam is fearful. The temple is in Jerusalem, and Jerusalem is in King Ray's kingdom, not his. So he's worried the people will travel there, and upon seeing all that kingdom has, they will decide to rejoin that one instead.
Whoa. Wow.
Whoa.
What to do? Jeroboam pondered over this. King Jeroboam sought advice. The Bible does not say how he did this, but I imagine him gathering a group of men in a room, everyone offering ideas to solve the problem, and then King Jeroboam taking a vote.
Okay, now, all who like idea 1 best, raise your hand and raise it high. I have to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now, if you like idea 2 better, raise your hand high. No, you cannot vote for both. Oh, what are we going to do?
Whatever advice King Jeroboam received must not have been great, because guess what he decides to do next? King Jeroboam made 2 calves of gold, and he said to the people,
People, you have gone up to Jerusalem long enough. Behold, these are your gods, O Israel. These are who brought you out of the land of Egypt.
and he set one in Bethel, and the other he put in Dan. Hold up, listeners. Haven't we heard this similar story before? Flip all the way back in your Bible to Exodus. This is the part where God's people have been rescued from Pharaoh. And now, Moses is leading them through the wilderness to the promised land. Here's what it says happened then. When the people saw that Moses was so long in coming down from the mountain, they gathered around Aaron and said, "Oh, come on already. Make us gods who will go before us. As for this fellow Moses who brought us up out of Egypt, we don't even know what has happened to him."
Yeah.
Aaron answered them,
Okay, well then, take off all your earrings. All the gold earrings that your wives and your sons and your daughters are wearing, and then bring them all to me.
So all the people took off their earrings and brought them to Aaron. He took what they handed him and made it into an idol cast in the shape of a calf, fashioning it with a tool. Then he said,
This is your God. This is your God, Israel, that brought you out of Egypt.
So, in both parts of the Bible, we heard them make a gold statue that looked like what? Say it out loud.
Calf.
Yes, that's correct. And both times, it said,
Israel, this is the God that brought you out of Egypt.
Is that true, though?
No.
Who actually brought them out of Egypt?
God.
Yes, it was God who made the plagues, God who parted the Red Sea, and God who called Moses to lead them out. It's like we just keep hearing the same sins repeat themselves over and over, yet God is still so patient. Back to our story. So Jeroboam made the gold calves, and this thing became a sin. For the people went as far as Dan to be before one. He also made temples on high places and appointed priests from among all the people who were not of the Levites. And Jeroboam appointed a feast on the 15th day of the 8th month, like the feast that was in Judah. He did similar things in Bethel as well. Well, that is it for today's story. But before we go, let's think about what we just heard. What emotions do you think King Jeroboam felt when he thought about people leaving his kingdom and going back to King Ray's?
Scared.
I think so too. Fear can be a powerful emotion. And God gave us emotions for a reason. But we must be careful. We can't let fear steal the truth from our minds. Fear can make us do things we normally wouldn't. In King Jeroboam's case, his fear led him to sin against God. Answer out loud. What did King Jeroboam make to try to keep his people in his kingdom? I'll give you options. Did he make stores?
No.
Did he make 2 gold idols?
Yes.
And what animal were they shaped into?
Calves.
You got it. You've really been listening. Bulls and calves represented strength. This is why some idols were made into that animal.
But what's an idol?
An idol is anything someone loves more than God. In our story, the people were told to love and worship the golden calves more than God. That might sound silly to us, but not all idols look like statues. Loving computer games, popularity, toys, or clothes more than God means those are idols too. All of us, no matter how old or young we are or where we live, we all can be tempted to worship and love something more than God. But guess what? When we need help with this, we can pray to God, asking Him to help, asking Him for wisdom and for help to love Him more. This week, talk with your family about 1, ways you can grow your love for God. 2, talk about the shows you watch and see if you notice characters making idols of other things. And 3, talk about what it looks like to like something versus loving something. Because remember, God is a loving Father. It's His pleasure to give you good things, to see you enjoy them. But there's a difference between liking or enjoying something and loving it more than God. Well, that is it for our story today. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure to hit the subscribe or follow button so you never miss the latest episode. And, as always, bye for now.